Stolen vehicle recovered, 2 people arrested in St. Catherine. The Guys Hill Police in St. Catherine on Saturday morning recovered a stolen vehicle and arrested 2 men on suspicion of larceny of motor vehicle. It's reported that about 8 a.m., a police party was on patrol in Berkshire Hall district in St. Catherine when a Toyota Axio fitting the description of a motor car which was reported stolen earlier in Bogwalk was spotted. The driver was stopped and he complied. The police say checks revealed that the vehicle was stolen. The driver and his passenger were taken into custody and the vehicle seized. The names of the suspects are being withheld pending further investigation. Dancehall artist, another man charged for alleged lottery scamming. The major organized crime and anti-corruption agency MOCA has arrested and charged 29-year-old dancehall artist Stephen Parker, popularly known as Big Send, and 29-year-old Roger Stewart for their alleged involvement in lottery scamming. MOCA says Parker, who is of a Stony Hill St. Andrew address, was arrested on Friday. It says Parker was found with 2 associates at a residence where a detailed search revealed lead lists, bank cards, and other lottery scamming things. He was charged with possession of identity information and possession of access devices. MOCA says his associates have been released pending further investigations. Meanwhile, Stewart was apprehended on Wednesday after MOCA agents, alongside officers from the Jamaica Constabulary Force Specialized Operation Unit, went to a location in Cedar Grove Estate in Portmore, St. Catherine to execute an operation. MOCA says during a search of Stewart's premises, several items associated with lottery scamming, including multiple technological devices used in defrauding individuals overseas, were seized. Stewart was later charged with breaches of the law-reformed Fraudulent Transactions Special Provisions Act. Main suspect in murder of PM Youth awardee fatally shot in alleged clash with cops. Police say a man who was fatally shot during an alleged confrontation in Davidson last month has since been identified as the suspect in the killing of 2022 Prime Minister Youth awardee C.J. Cunningham 2 months ago. Subsequently to the matter of Cunningham, we went into the space in Davidson and we were confronted by an individual and he was fatally shot and a firearm seized. Based on our investigations, that person was positively identified as the person who was responsible for C.J. Cunningham's murder. This was stated by the head of the Manchester Police Deputy Superintendent Kerry Duncan at Thursday's sitting of the Manchester Municipal Corporation. Duncan was responding to questions from Councillor Maria Mitchell, People's National Party Belfield Division, regarding an update into the police investigation into the killing of the champion farmer. On Saturday, May 18, Andre Knight, otherwise called Boxer 41, a construction worker and resident of Davidson, was killed during an alleged confrontation by the police in the community. Police said a 9mm pistol was seized during the incident on Friday, April 26. Cunningham, a young farmer who was inspired his beard, was fatally shot while tiling house in Davidson, near Belfield in the parish. A police report that about 5:45 p.m., Cunningham and another man were working together in an unfinished house when an armed man entered and opened fire, hitting him multiple times in the upper body. His colleague was shot in the leg. Cunningham was pronounced at hospital, sparking condemnation for several sectors of the society. Among those condemning the killing was Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who described Cunningham as a promising young entrepreneur and beloved member of the community of Chantilly District in Manchester. On behalf of the government and the people of Jamaica, I extend my heartfelt condolences to CJ's family, friends, and the entire community. Our thoughts and prayers are with you at this time, stated Holness. His passion for farming and entrepreneurship was recognized as he was the owner of and the chief executive officer of Fairwoods Farm JA, with a quarter-acre vegetable farm equipped with greenhouse technology. He was also a graduate of the Southwest TVET Institute, obtaining several Heart NSTA certificates. Through hard work and dedication, CJ exemplified the spirit of resilience and innovation in the youth, Holness added. Police Federation Chairman urges responsible use of social media. Chairman of the Jamaica Police Federation, Sergeant Arlene McBean, says rank and file members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF should limit and be more responsible with their use of social media. A lot of us post on social media. Members of the JCF, if you're going on social media, go in your personal capacity. But guess what? Remember who you are and do not use the government's resources, closed vehicles, anything. Some persons, they use the gun and show off on social media, she said on Friday. She was speaking at the St. Elizabeth Police Divisional Conference and pre-Father's Day luncheon in Black River to guide young members. Let us protect ourselves as law enforcement leaders out there. We can't expect the citizens to respect us when we pose a similar way that becomes concerning, she stated. We have to guide the young minds when they come in and they reach for TikTok, and they do them in spaces like the guard room where you're supposed to be alert. When you are supposed to be answering the phone, but yet you find time to put your phone one side, look at your hair, look at this, play a song, listen, wait until you reach your bedroom or your living room or your dining room, or when you're off duty in your car. Don't use the guns as a physical space to do these things, added McBean. She said the improper use of social media by the police can become a threat to the security landscape. It is not everything we are doing going to share the force that we have technological-wise, because the criminals will sit one side and try to map out what is happening, she stated. Not every time you are going to do your operational duties out there, you must be advertising it. Sometimes we realize that we're on social media advertising everything. I think it is a threat to the security landscape. It makes the job of the police harder, added McBean. The Police Federation chairman also reminded members of the JCF gathered at the event not to violate the human rights of citizens. I will never encourage the Jamaica Police Federation to embrace any member of the JCF who abuses the citizens of Jamaica, because we have a sworn duty to protect, serve and reassure, she stated. I will flip the script. I will never embrace a citizen of Jamaica who construct the police in the lawful execution of your duty, she added. Health Ministry aiming to double annual blood donations with new awareness campaign. The Ministry of Health and Wellness will be ramping up its awareness regarding the importance of donating blood in an effort to move the annual 30,000 litres of blood collected on the island to 60,000. This amid recent shortages of life-saving fluid. Permanent Secretary in Ministry, Mr. Bryan, notes that the Ministry will be launching a communication campaign around the message that donations save lives. Citing data that indicates that a large percentage of potential donors are turned away due to ill health, he urged citizens to improve their health so they can donate. The ministry will also be launching a software platform designed to manage blood donation processes. The software will make it easier to coordinate blood drives, track donor information, and ensure safe and efficient blood supply.
The Ministry of Health and Wellness is going to be launching its communication campaign to bring that message, the message that every donation saves 3 lives, at least. The message that the life that you donate to might be your own. And the message that in order to donate, you must take your health into your own hands and be responsible for your health condition. We have a tall demand to meet, to move from 30,000 litres to 60,000 litres. And therefore, I give the charge to everyone in this room to reach out, encourage your neighbors, your friends, to take charge of their health. Make sure that they know their numbers, know their health status, so that when they are called upon to donate, they can do so with a healthy body, a healthy mind.
Government intensifying effort to further reduce cost of living. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says having successfully reduced inflation from 12 to 5.6% over the past 3 years, his administration is working aggressively to secure a further reduction in the cost of living. The Prime Minister was speaking earlier this week during a tour of the Spring Village community in Old Harbour, St. Catherine, where a new bridge is to be constructed in the vicinity of a processing plant. Holness acknowledged that he noted all the concerns about the cost of living in Jamaica and reasoned that inflation is a global problem affecting even developed economies. The Prime Minister commented that the COVID pandemic have caused world prices for global shipping and other logistics to increase significantly and triggered wide-ranging price increases in Jamaica across the globe. While noting that the increase in the cost of living is not the fault of the government, the Prime Minister reiterated that over the past 3 years, the government has successfully managed inflation, reducing the figure from almost instead to explain the government has acted to manage factors over which it has come in control, including, where possible, managing the cost of public transportation. As a government, we understand your concerns and we're working to keep prices as low as possible and to moderate price increases, the Prime Minister assured. During his address, the Prime Minister also moved to highlight how investing in infrastructure increases productivity and reduces the overall cost of production, thereby keeping the cost of goods to consumers stable. He then went on to note that increasing output and efficiency can mitigate inflationary pressures in the economy. Holness further reiterated his call for a multi-stakeholder effort to increase productivity as one of the potentially more effective methods of countering inflation. Really, what productivity is about is working smarter, using the same amount of energy and resources to produce more. How do we become more productive? By making investments such as fixing this bridge so that it takes you less time to get here and there with less energy. These are some of the things that the government is doing to improve the quality of life of our people, the Prime Minister told his audience in Spring Village. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.